Hi guys, Patrick here of NoiPgeeks.com. And if you haven't noticed, we haven't really seen any new devices under Samsung's Galaxy J series. That is because Samsung has finally decided to pull the plug from that line and consolidate all of their entry-level and budget-friendly devices under one umbrella, which is the Galaxy A series. The Galaxy A series will house all of Samsung's low-end and mid-range devices, with the new Galaxy A50 leading the charge in the sub 17K price segment. Since this device is actually hailed as the most interesting device in all of Samsung's Galaxy A lineup, we want to see if the Samsung Galaxy A50 is really worth your time. So, without further ado, this is our full review. Actually, in terms of specs and features, Samsung have been overtaken by a lot of Chinese brands like Xiaomi and Honor. But there's actually one thing that Samsung always gets right, and that is their design. The Galaxy A50 feels really slick and compact with its lightweight and ultra-thin design. The plastic back panel doesn't feel cheap unlike what most plastic smartphones are. The plain white color that we have here even shines in different color hues depending on the direction of the light that it reflects with. Also, another great thing about the Galaxy A50 is its large, sharp, and vibrant 6.4-inch Full HD Plus Super AMOLED screen. Having a Super AMOLED screen also enabled Samsung to put an in-display fingerprint scanner on the Galaxy A50. However, this feature really didn't work well and it was really unreliable that using the face unlock feature and the on-screen patterns are more intuitive to use. Clearly, the in-display fingerprint scanner on the Galaxy A50 is one of its biggest weaknesses, if not its only weakness. Now, going back to its pros, the Samsung Galaxy A50 is powered by an Exynos 9610 octa-core processor with a generous 6GB of RAM and 128GB of internal storage. The chipset was really reliable on handling day-to-day and productivity apps, as well as in games. You can run titles like PUBG Mobile, NBA 2K19, and Mobile Legends at the highest settings with relatively smooth frame rates. To match its powerful processor, the Galaxy A50 also has a large 4000 mAh battery with 15W fast charging support. This lets you get at least 4 to 5 hours of continuous gaming sessions or binge watching. And we also ran PCMark's battery test and it got a score of 11 hours and 11 minutes of screen on time. Of course, we also have the triple camera setup on the back. There's the 25 megapixel primary sensor that has a wide aperture of f1.7, which can take images with great colors and contrast. You can also keep the scene optimizer feature on, which basically works like the AI scene detection on other smartphones, for more colorful images. Next up, there's the 8 megapixel ultra wide angle camera. And unsurprisingly, since it only has an 8 megapixel sensor, the overall image quality is not as good as the primary one. However, having the ability to cram in more subject in a single frame is very much welcome. You can do architecture photography, group shots, and other things with this camera. And lastly, we have the 5 megapixel depth sensor, which can be annoying to use at times as it always prompts me to move at least 3 to 4 feet away from the subject so it can get it right. But when it works great with a believable DSLR-like look. Well, basically that's it. As what you just saw, Samsung clearly wants to take on emerging brands from China like Xiaomi, Honor, and many more. However, while the Galaxy A50 surely has a lot of enticing features, and is clearly a departure from the previous Samsung Galaxy mid-range devices that we have seen before. It still pales to comparison with the other mid-range devices that we have right now. However, I still think that the Samsung Galaxy A50 is a step at the right direction for Samsung. And if you are really a big Samsung fan, and if you want a more affordable alternative to their flagship lineup, then you might really want to consider the Samsung Galaxy A50, which by the way retails for 17,990 in the Philippines. Again, this has been Patrick Enter from Noipix.com. For more detailed look about the Samsung Galaxy A50, make sure to check out our full written review link below. Might also hit the thumbs up button, share this video if you liked it, subscribe if you still haven't. Hit the bell icon so you get notified every time we post a video. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And yeah, basically that's it. Thank you for watching.